What I consider to be one of South America's most potentially dangerous volcanoes is showing increased signs of unrest. This volcano, known as Cerro Machín, has erupted quite infrequently in recent times, but when it has erupted it has almost always produced incredibly powerful explosive eruptions. In this aspect, Cerro Machín is much like Mount Pinatubo in the Philippines, El Chichon in Mexico, or Apoyac in Nicaragua. The largest of these recent eruptions not only distributed a layer of ash over much of Colombia but also created pyroclastic flows which scorched areas as far away as 40 kilometers or 24.9 miles from its source. That pyroclastic flow deposit, dated to 3,600 years ago, occurred in an eruption which also produced lahars that reached large portions of Ibagué, a city now home to 500,000 residents. This is why any unrest at Cerro Machín is taken seriously, such as what just occurred. On March 23, at 2:25 a.m. local time, a rapid succession of earthquakes began which were centered at shallow depths underneath the volcano. An earthquake swarm was now ongoing, and soon two earthquakes large enough to be felt by nearby residents struck, registering in as magnitudes 4.2 and 4.0. During the next 5 hours, a total of 280 earthquakes struck, all of which were not tectonic but earthquake swarm, rather volcanic in origin. These quakes struck underneath the western section of Cerro Machín's summit caldera and largest lava dome at an unusually shallow depth of 4 kilometers. So, is magma rapidly rising to the surface at this very location, hence why Cerro Machín is at an alert level of yellow? Not exactly. While the two magnitude 4 range earthquakes were unusually strong for volcanotectonic or VT earthquakes, there is not yet an immediate or urgent cause for concern. A slow trend since 2005, Cerro Machín has been experiencing an ever-slow but steady increase in activity which can be attributed to fresh magma pooling in its magma chamber at 5 to 9 kilometers depth. What started as an increase in the rate of earthquakes in 2005 was followed by an increasing magmatic signature in fumarolic gases in 2011. This was subsequently followed by increased carbon dioxide and radon emissions in 2013, increased fumarole temperatures in 2016, and the appearance of a patch of ground in 2023 with no vegetation that contained a temperature of 95 degrees Celsius or 203 degrees Fahrenheit. While the recent earthquake swarm might seem like a natural progression of this increasing activity, it instead just marks a temporary spike of an intensity which has occurred about once every 6 years. Magnitude 4 range earthquakes struck in the exact same place underneath Cerro Machín's edifice in both 2010 and 2022, occurring alongside strong earthquake swarms. These earthquake swarms are caused by underlying fresh magma at 7 kilometers depth which may earthquake cause have partially ascended to 5 kilometers